Hi, it's Nørgaard. So I'm doing this Lady Gaga inspired costume makeup tutorial today. So this is from the VMAs from 2009, and I loved her look with the dark, very dark glittery eye with the white liner. And I also really loved her performance at the VMAs. So this look is super simple to do, it just takes some time. So I'm going to come in close so you guys can see it. So I got the costume from ladygaga.com. I will leave a link down in the down bar. And I also got the wig from there. So these things are official Lady Gaga costume merchandise. So I'm wearing the top. It's like a, what do you call it? Like half sleeveless top. So one arm is bare and the other one has this lace sleeve with the big puffy shoulder, and then it has these jewels on the one side, and then the wig is blonde with pink details. And by the way, you guys, the full costume looks like this. So it does come with a mask and the shorts and the boot tops. So yeah, that's the costume, and this is the wig. So I'm wearing a new nail polish today. It's from Born Pretty Store. It's actually just a little nail art, like one of the small nail polishes. It has a small brush, but I think it's such a gorgeous color, so I just applied it all over. But yeah, that's all. So I think we're just going to go ahead and get into the look now. So if you want to see how I went from my normal long brown haired self to this Lady Gaga persona, just keep on watching. I never say that. Here comes the tutorial. Do you guys see that? I got a pimple on my fucking lip. Okay, so I'm already wearing the costume, and I'm not going to wear the wig just yet. I'm going to do my makeup first. So I'm just going to get the hair out of my face. And today I'm going to start with my eyes first, because we're going to use black eyeshadow on and glitter. So I'm sorry if I can't really look at the camera. The sun is very bright today. But anyways, I'm going to use my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer as a primer. And this is in NC15. So I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelids. Okay, so once my eyes are primed, I'm going to go in with NYX Jumbo Pencil in Black Bean, together with my e.l.f. Studio Small Precision Brush. And I'm going to use this to outline the shape. And I'm just outlining the shape roughly. So Gaga's eyeshadow basically went very far up to the eyebrow in the inner corner, and then it followed her crease down and ended very, what do you call it, horizontally. So it doesn't go up very much, it goes pretty much out, just straight out. So now I'm just going to fill in the empty space with the Black Bean. So I'm going to do the other eye. And of course I'm trying to get it as even as possible. And then I just fill that in. And then I'm going to use my ever so handy finger just to blend this out. I'm not really going to blend out the edges, but I'm just going to blend out the color itself just so that it's even. So to set the black base, I'm going to use my Naked 2 eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to use the matte black called Blackout. And I'm just using this flat eyeshadow brush from Born Pretty Store to apply it with. So then I'm going to take my MAC 224 brush, and I'm so sorry you guys, it's just so hard for me to look into the camera because the sun is so bright today, like, But anyways, we're just going to blend this outer edge out, but only a tiny bit, just very lightly. It's not supposed to look smoky or blended. And by the way, I have nothing on this brush. So just like that, just to soften the edge a little bit. So now I'm going to use my jumbo pencil in Milk together with my e.l.f. Studio Small smudge brush. And I think they discontinued this brush, but any small stiff eyeshadow brush that's even smaller than the brush we used before will do. So I'm just going to draw a line going across my waterline and extending out into the outer corner and into the inner corner. So I just want this line to go pretty much just straight out. And then I just do the same at the inner corner. And then of course apply this color to your waterline. So I'm just going to do the other eye. So I did the outer corner, so now I'm going to do the inner corner. And of course I'm going to do the waterline. So I have that on both eyes now, and I just wiped off my brush. So now you want to take any very light shimmery color. I'm going to use the color Booty Call from Naked 2 just because it's easy. And I'm just going to set my white base. And I'm just doing this because GaGa's white liner was shimmery. And also just so that the white liner stays on longer. And I'm also applying it to my waterline. And it's perfectly fine if the white isn't perfect because we are going in with black underneath it. So if it's a little bit too thick, mine is too thick on the outside, it's okay because we are going to fix it. So I'm going to apply my glitter to my black eyeshadow. And GaGa had on black glitter, but I don't have that. The closest thing I have is this glitter from BHCosmetics. It's in the color Night Vision and it's kind of a gray, dark blue color. So I'm just going to take my glitter brush. This is a brush that I only use for glitter. And I'm going to use Fix Plus from MAC to apply my glitter with. So I'm just going to spray the brush. And then I'm picking up the glitter. And I'm just going to apply this all over the black. And I actually used red glitter with this brush last time. And I can see that some of the red glitters are coming off on my eyes right now, but yeah, that was not planned, but oh well. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I did get a lot of fallout, and that's why I like to do my glitter before my foundation. So I'm just spraying my brush again and picking up the glitter, and then I'm doing my other eye. Okay, so before I move on to my foundation, I'm going to grab my brow brush from Born Pretty store, and can you see how the lighting has changed? It's not so bright anymore, so I can actually look at the camera. But anyways, I'm just going to use this to remove the glitter. I just find that brushes like these just remove glitter the best. So I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And now the sun is back. So I'm just going to apply this all over. And for foundation, I'm going to use my Stay Matte in the color Light Ivory. And GaGa's skin was perfect. So that's what I'm going to try and make my skin seem like as well. So I'm going to blend this out, and today I actually feel like using my e.l.f. stipple brush. So I'm going to spray that with Fix Plus. And then let's try and blend this baby out. It's been so long since I last used a brush. I normally always use my sponges. Okay, so once I have that first layer on, I'm going in with a second layer because GaGa's skin was flawless. So I'm just focusing on, problem areas. And this time I am going to use a sponge just because I wasn't really digging how the foundation brush made my skin look. So I'm just spraying it with Fix Plus. And I go ahead and blend it out. And by the way, you guys, I'm not going over my under eye area because I am going in with a different product. I'm going in with a concealer. And today I'm going to use two concealers. I'm going to use these two ones from Maybelline. These are the Instant Age Rewind under eye concealers. So this one is the neutralizer and this one is in the color Fair. So I'm going to start out with the neutralizer. I'm just popping on a tiny bit of this underneath my eyes, just where I have some darkness. And I'm just using my sponge again. So that just helps to even out the discoloration. So now I'm going to take my fair concealer and I'm going to apply that in the classic triangular shape. And of course blend it out. And it's okay if you don't get all the way up to your lower lashes, because we are going to apply black there. So if you're scared, you know you're going to smear the white, you can stay just below it. And I love these concealers. You guys know I bought them while I was in New York and I am in love with them. So of course I'm going to set that with my banana powder, and I'm only going to use a tiny bit because if I use too much it looks too yellow. So I've been using this Lancome powder. This is the dual finish powder. My color is Matte Bisque number 2. And I'm just going to use my Nørgaard Black Diamond Kabuki brush. And I just go over my ears, you know, just so that everything matches. And down my neck as well. So before I finish off the eyes, I'm just going to finish the face. I'm going to use this New York color bronzer in the color Sunny, just to contour my face. And contour my jawline. And I contour around my forehead. And then to contour my nose, I'm just going to use my fan brush. And I'm just going to lightly define it. GaGa's nose looks pretty natural, so I'm not going to try and change my nose shape. So GaGa wasn't wearing too much on her face. Definitely no shimmer, no shimmery highlighters at all. And I'm not sure if she was wearing blush, but I want to do something. So I'm just going to grab my 10-piece blush palette from BHCosmetics. And I'm going to use this natural color over here, just to add a little bit of something. And then of course I blend all of this out with my powder brush. Okay, so that's the skin done. So now I'm going to do these eyebrows. I'm going back with my brow comb and just brushing my brows into place. And GaGa's eyebrows were very light, so I'm going to use my e.l.f. eyebrow kit in Ash together with my small angled brush from Boring Pretty Store. So once my brows are done, I'm going to do the lower lash line. So I'm going back with my black bean and my brush. And I'm going to use this to outline underneath my lashes. So something like that. Just as much as a straight line as you can get it. So I'm going to try and do the other eye as symmetrical as possible. So I just wiped off my brush and I'm going back in with Black Heart from my Naked 2 palette. This is just going to set the base. So now I'm going back in with my glitter brush and my BHCosmetics glitter. And this is of course just going along the lower lash line. So I'm just going to spray my brush. And this time I'm going to use the tip of the brush and not like the side, because I am working with a smaller area. So just go ahead and apply this. So just like I did the first time, I'm going back in with my brow comb or brow brush and just removing some excess glitter. Can you guys believe it? We are actually almost done. GaGa just had on some mascara, so that's all we're gonna do. I'm just going to use my Gush mascara because it's right here. And I'm not going to comb my lashes first because GaGa's lashes were quite messy and just, you know, kind of like thrown on. Like the mascara looked like it had just been thrown on, and that was that. And I don't know if you can even tell the difference from mascara and no mascara, but up close you can tell, so I still think it's important to do it. So now all that's left to do is the lips, and then I'm going to apply my wig. So GaGa was wearing kind of a brownie nude color, so I'm going to use Tawny from Jordana. And I'm going to outline and fill in my lips with this. So GaGa was wearing a gloss on top of her lips. So I'm going to use this VMAs lip gloss in the color Nude. So that's basically the finished makeup. So I'm going to put on my wig now, or at least I'm going to attempt to do so. Okay, you guys, so I have the wig on now, and I feel a lot like Marilyn Monroe actually. I think it's very Marilyn Monroe-esque. But yeah, I do feel like the costume and the wig and the makeup looks very close to what GaGa was wearing. But of course I look completely different from GaGa. So yeah, this is her look on me. But yeah, I'm loving this wig. It was really easy to just throw on. And yeah, the cap is not super duper tight, so it doesn't hurt and it doesn't give me a headache. I get a headache sometimes when I'm wearing wigs, but this one doesn't do that. And by the way, you guys, I just applied the wig a little bit sideways so that I would get a side parting just like GaGa had. So yeah, don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more Lady Gaga looks. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next Lady Gaga video. So take care and bye bye.